Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, the home field of the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up.
The Bearcats will kick this away to get us going here. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So BYU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's got the first and still going.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Bearcats offense takes the field. The first chance we've had to see them today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run. And you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Royer. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Walker. Breaks loose at the 45. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. A play action, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Walker. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They'd kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
The Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They'll try the option play here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. bringing different blitzes. This time, the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Play action fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Bachmeier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Cougars will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Walker. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Looks like the Bearcats looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking for a gap, it's Walker. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. Making people miss. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Bearcats looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Running back grabs it on a screen. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Martin. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To the air. It's Bachmeier. It's the tight end who grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Martin. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A new set of downs after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Bachmeier. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
7th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Bachmeier. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw again. It's a wide receiver screen. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Cougars looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Gonna run it. It's Walker. First out and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's caught. It's Jennings. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, you pick up some big yards.
To throw, it's Sorsby. The receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the completion made.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
And the Bearcats line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Hits the running back in the flat. And they've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Grab behind the line. It's Martin.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. QB decides to keep it here. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Third down play for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Caught behind the line, it's Martin. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run called. Breaks an open space. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Cougars look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Martin. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that short completion. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Pressure is coming. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And the catch is made off the carom there. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. Pulls it in. It's Royer. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bearcats! Extra point try coming now. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes a quick catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Sorsby. That's reeled in. It's Allen. That completion sets up a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Boy, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Looks like the Bearcats will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Hand off to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play fake, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you just want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, what a move. Has the first down, is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Martin. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Looking for 6. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. "15-yard defensive pass interference." That player will get an earful on the sidelines. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught quickly. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Finds his target. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The 1st and 10 play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the 1st down.
The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Short throw complete to the tight end. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Bearcats will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Dropping back. It's Sorsby. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Bearcats, to put them on top now.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain any yards.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long.
This one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now from the pistol formation. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Walker. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looks like the Bearcats come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Comes up with the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they call a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass, it's Bachmeier. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Bachmeier. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Touchdown, BYU. This offense cannot be stopped. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Spins away from defenders. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Ball handed off, fighting him off. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it. They get him down for just a short gain.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
2nd down, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much room in that return, tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeier. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it from the gun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Hillstead. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The Cougars will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Bearcats have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Walker.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Pass complete on the crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Pryor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The sure hands. It's Roberts. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. It's second down after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Bachmeier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. And a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Pressure is coming. Oh, and the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.